Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing some awesome work in Sims 4. It's a game that I have loved this entire series. Like, all of the Sims games have been pretty good. My favorite one being Sims 1. I remember when Sims came out originally years and years and years ago, and I picked it up and I just had so much fun with it. I would play it like into the wee hours of the morning, and just a ton of fun. It was right up there with Roller Coaster Tycoon for me. And Sims 2 came out, and I got Sims 2, but I never really had as much fun with Sims 2 as I did with Sims 4, or with the original Sims, I should say. And then Sims 3, I played a little bit of that one as well, but I never really got into it. I thought Sims 3 was better than Sims 2, but I just didn't have a whole lot of time to put into the game when it came out, because I was doing so many other different things. And now Sims 4 has been out for quite a while now, and it's a series that I have been wanting to really get into and make videos for you guys. I've attempted it a couple of times, but I could just never find my place in the game, so to speak. Now, just recently, we had the Paranormal Activity, or whatever pack, the Paranormal Pack, where you have ghosts and stuff added to the game. And it added a lot of cool features, and I thought that was a neat addition to the game. So I picked up that pack and started playing. And then, of course, there was a sale on all the other packs and stuff that had came out previously. So I pretty much dropped a dime on every bit of the DLC while it was on sale, for the most part. I'm still missing a few smaller packs. I'm actually kind of waiting for another sale to go on, and I may end up getting the rest of them too. But I got all the major packs. I'm just missing stuff like Laundry Day and Nifty Knitting, and I think Cool Kitchen stuff or something like that. I also picked up that they had a new Country Kitchen kit that came out, and the kits are something really cool that I really like about the game. It's because normally when a pack comes out, it's got like outfits and stuff in it that I'm not really big into creating the Sims themselves and dressing up the Sims and all that. I'm more about the architecture and building. I love building houses. It's something I've always enjoyed about the Sims series, and it's something I spend more time doing in the game than anything else, is actually building the houses. And I took some time, so I bought the packs, and I took some time learning the game, figuring out how it plays, figuring out how to do things in it, because like I said, I've previously made a couple of videos in The Sims, but just never really found my place, as I said. And that's because I didn't quite understand the game as much as I do right now. So I've taken the time, I've learned how to do a lot of cool stuff in the game, and this is pretty much my first video in a series of new videos here on my channel. So I am basically kind of pivoting my channel, as I've talked about in other videos so far, if you've been watching since I've made my return. I'm pivoting this channel into more of a creation channel and strategy game channel. So mostly what you're going to be seeing on my channel from now on is going to be stuff like this. It's going to be Sims 4. It's going to be Planet Coaster. It's going to be Planet Zoo. It's going to be City Skylines. Those are the big four, basically, that I'm going to have in my lineup. And these are all videos that I will be putting on my Patreon first. So if you are a patron, you will be able to see these videos first on there for at least a week of early access. And then I will put it available for everybody after that first week, at least first week. Sometimes it might be 2 weeks of early access, so it just depends on how fast I can make the videos. Speaking of which, I'm no longer making videos on a daily basis. Just do not have the time, and I pretty much got burned out on creating videos and stuff quite a bit, especially with a lot of the responses and a lot of trolls and stuff that I had on my channel and things. So I was getting burned out on making videos every single day. So now that I've returned, I plan on just basically covering games that are special to me, and games that I really enjoy, and games that aren't things that you're going to be seeing on everybody's channel, basically. For example, with creation games like this, everyone does something different. Everyone builds something different. Nobody's creating the exact same things. And like in Planet Coaster, everybody has their own parks, and everyone has their own building styles and stuff. So that's one thing why I like about these games, is because unlike playing through, I don't know, whatever the newest AAA title is, like Assassin's Creed or something like that, and showing off gameplay of that, everybody's pretty much doing the exact same thing on those games. So with these games like this, you could do different stuff and develop your own style. And it's fun to watch, videos like this. Not only as a content creator, but I am a content consumer as well. I love watching certain people's videos and stuff. I've been watching a lot of Sims 4 stuff over the last few months from different people. I can't think of any of their names right off the top of my head right now, but yeah, I've been watching a lot of cool stuff and how-to videos and all these other things to kind of get the hang of to building in Sims 4, because like I said, I played these games since the very beginning, and I really was only ever really into the first Sims, but they've always enthused me, and now I'm kind of back to that. So yeah, that's what you guys are going to be seeing on my channel for the most part over the future. I will also be doing some other things as well. We'll be doing some strategy stuff. I don't plan on getting rid of some of the other stuff that I've done in the past. Transport Fever 2. I plan on doing some Evil Genius 2 here soon, and we're going to be getting into some other games like that. So yeah, that's pretty much most of my plans for the channel. So yeah, but let's talk a little bit about what I'm actually doing on screen, because I'm not. I didn't see a big point in talking about what I was doing on the screen, because you guys can kind of watch and see how I'm doing it. And if you are new to the game yourself and you want to learn how to create things like this, you can always hit that little button down at the bottom after you watch the whole video. Go down, you can hit the little gear button, and you can slow it down and actually see how I was able to build this and everything. So you can kind of see for yourself. And I implore you, if you're wanting to learn how to do the game and how to play in the game, watch these videos in slow motion and just go into the game yourself, watch the video on slow motion, and recreate what other people are doing for yourself. It really helps you to be able to create things, but don't really take someone else's thing and call it your own. Don't do that. So yeah, what I'm doing is one style of architecture that I have always loved is Victorian architecture, specifically in this case the Queen Anne style. And I kind of looked through a bunch of Queen Anne architecture pictures and stuff, and as soon as I picked up the Paranormal Pack and I started playing Sims 4 again, the first thing I went to create in this game was a haunted house thing where I could play around with that. So this is actually a variation of the first house that I created. So one of the things I knew that I wanted was this tower, because a lot of the Queen Anne architecture have these octagon or circular towers on them, and they have a lot of roof lines and these other things like this. So I wanted to kind of do something like that. So this is pretty much a variation of the first house that I was working on. So in the first house I did had these towers and stuff on it, and then kind of mastering techniques and stuff and going in there and doing stuff like that. So I had a lot of fun creating this. This is actually probably my 5th time building this house. The first time I created it, I took my time with it and everything, and that's why when you're watching me build this, it's I already kind of know what I'm doing. Like I said, I built this 5 times already. The other 3 times that I have built it were during the creation of this video, because I built the house and I was really, really happy with it. And I was like, this is the house I'm going to do for my first video on Sims 4. And then I went and started playing a bunch of other stuff. And now I'm kind of back to Sims 4, and I started building this to do this video, and I was like, I can't remember what I'm doing. I couldn't remember half the controls or anything, so I ended up recreating this house 3 more times before this final version that you guys are watching here. So I could get the hang of the tools and stuff again. So yeah, it took me a little bit, but yeah. So it's a Queen Anne style of Victorian architecture. It's based on a amalgamation of a lot of different designs and stuff that I saw while Googling Queen Anne architecture. If you go and do it right now, you'll probably see some stuff that I'm probably going to recreate soon. This won't be the last house I do in this style. But it definitely, I won't keep making this style. I'm going to do some other stuff as well. I've been looking at a lot of different like houses and stuff. And I did a search the other day for curve appeal and found a bunch of houses and stuff that I like. Oh, these are really cool. I want to do stuff like this. So we're going to be creating some different styles of houses and stuff. But I'll probably mostly come back to doing some more Queen Anne architecture, because I think house-wise this is my favorite, and it's probably one of the reasons why I picked up the Paranormal Pack and why the Paranormal Pack kind of captured me into it. I thought it was a neat pack to kind of come into. It's definitely hard if you've played around with the Paranormal Pack and you've got the ghosts in your house, and trying to have a sim live in a haunted house is, oh man, it's a nightmare. He never gets any sleep. I mean, my poor sim has had a rough life while trying to live in these houses. This house particularly that I'm building right now isn't haunted. You could make it haunted. You can just go in and turn on the lot if you want. Also, you will be able to download this from the Sims for is it Gallery? I'm not exactly sure what they call it, but it's like their workshop where you can download other people's creations. You can go in, search for me, Shadow Phoenix. You'll be able to find my creation and stuff on here, and download this for your own, and kind of look at how I put things together and stuff, and kind of go from there. So, right now, what I was doing on the screen right there was just kind of adding a little bit of a path texture there so that my Sims can kind of get into the house. So it's got 2 entrances off the street there. So I put this stone wall around the outside of it, like this old stone wall, and I'm going to go in now and probably put, let's see, actually I'm working on a roof a little bit more right now, as you can see, but I'm going to take some ivy and line the stone wall with it, so just to give it that extra little oomph. Another thing that I did with this house that I haven't really discussed a whole lot about is kind of the reason I chose the doors and windows that I did. So I'm a huge fan of Doctor Strange, and I love like the idea of mystery and stuff like that, like his house. So and building like a mysterious mansion kind of thing. So I really wanted to go with the windows and the doors and stuff from the Mystical Pack. I cannot remember the name of the pack, but I'm sure you guys, if you're Sims guys, you know what I'm talking about this when I say the Mystical Pack. And so I wanted to kind of use those because it adds a little bit of mystery to it. And also the Paranormal Pack added fortune telling to the game too, which is a neat thing. So this is this could be a fortune teller's house, you know. So she reads palms and stuff for people while in his house. So anyway, we are at the end of the video now, so I want to kind of go in. After I got done building the house, I'm absolutely awful at creating interiors in houses and decorating, so I handed the house over to my friend RavenRavel, and she graciously took her time and decorated the house for us. So let's go take a look at what she did and some more things that we added after the video here. Alrighty, and let's go ahead and check out the newest additions that we've done to the house since the time-lapse video there. So one of the first things you'll notice is we have done some gardening. So let's go kind of zoom down here. Got some unkept kind of yard work here, basically. Overgrowth, you know, obviously the person who lives here hasn't done a very good job of taking care of the outside and mowing their yard and stuff. So got some shrubbery kind of growing up here and there, and we've got these nice little potted plants here, kind of there. Got these nice shrubs here with some elm trees that kind of surround the house. We'll take a look in the backyard here in just a moment. And this is what I was saying about the stone wall and how I was putting the ivy kind of down the stone wall there, which gives it a nice effect, I feel like. Also got some maybe some rose bushes or some kind of flowers and ivy that has kind of grown up on the house to give it a nice kind of appeal there. And coming around here to the other side, same thing. I got the shrubs and everything, the same flowers. And down here in this little corner, which if I can get into it here without the camera going crazy, still again with the ivy and the flowers kind of growing up the side of the house there, which again gives it a nice little touch, I feel like. Alright, and as I was talking about, we've got these windows here that I used from the magical pack. God, man, I cannot remember that. The mystic pack, whatever that one's called. That one, I think, gives it a very, very nice feel to the house. Very different, very magical, mysterious kind of thing. This is why I called it Mystery Manor. Which, if you search for that, you might be able to find it. If you just search for my name, for the creator Shadow Phoenix with an X in the middle, you should be able to find it. Obviously, Phoenix is spelled weird, so there's a reason for that. If you want to know, go ahead and ask. Feel free. Alright, anywho, let's take a look in the backyard back here. So, this was something I didn't think of, but as I said, I did hand this over to RavenRavel to... she decorated the interior of the house. Did a little bit more work around the house as well than what I did. But she put this cool little like lattice work out here. Monkey bars, I think. I'm not 100% sure what these are, but like I guess you could have a swing attached to it or something. Also putting this couch out here on the back porch was a nice addition as well. So I really like that. We're going to head into the house here in just a second to see what all she's done on the inside, because it is absolutely amazing. And better than anything I could have done. So let's go down to the first floor here and move in. So we have, for some odd reason, I don't know why. I know I had this fixed, and I don't know why it's not. Well, I'm going to go ahead and grab this and just kind of put that in there. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I don't know why that wasn't done, but we'll just do that. So I was just gonna basically just put this as like a closet or something, and I didn't even think of turning this into a bathroom, but she did. So this was a really cool kind of addition. So we got a nice decorated kind of bathroom like right underneath the stairs there. So very, very good. Can we have the inside? Yeah, we'll put walls up. So this is the way I've decorated the walls. As you can see, we used kind of changed out some of the archways and stuff here, and I used curtains over here in this room. I was going to make this the fortune telling room, which if anybody downloads this, you could totally do that if you wanted. Put the fortune teller table and the seance table. Yeah, it's seance. I keep saying fortune telling, but seance and things is what you do with it. So you could put the seance table in here and maybe put that in there, but we've got it as just kind of a small, kind of like a living space right now. And I put these beads and these curtains and stuff in here too, which I really like the idea of doing that. The rest of it is all Raven's work though. Like she chose all of the carpet, all of the interior decorating and stuff was almost all her work. Putting the carpets and stuff down the hallway was a really, really nice touch. And coming over here into this, I had decorated this differently, and then she went back in and redone it. So I believe she chose the wallpaper here as well as everything else. Very, very nice. And I had done some of the work in here. I chose the cabinets, and I chose to go with these old cast iron, old style kitchen appliances here. And then she sort of decorated the rest of it here, which I think looks pretty good. Yeah, very, very nice. Got a smoke alarm up there. So coming over here, let's see, we have this over here, like a study or an office or a library. I was going to turn it into a library, but the study also works. We've got a computer over here. We've got bookshelves and stuff. And what is this? A terrarium of some sort? Yeah, looks like a gothic little terrarium. So, and again, she chose the the wallpaper and everything, which is gorgeous. It's such a nice addition. So let's head upstairs to our main bedrooms and stuff here. So here we have, you can see the stairway kind of comes up here, and we've got some flowers and some decorations up here. We've got this room here. Very, very nice work in here. Very good choice with the white colors and everything. And we've got a piano in here. Got that window that kind of looks out over top of the yard there. Chess set. Our upstairs bathroom right here. Over here we have a kids room. If you guys download this, you can turn this into anything you want to, but the kids room sort of works up here for a family. And then the main master bedroom over here. I love these curtains. Absolutely love them. That's so good right there. So love how that goes around like that. And the bed and everything else that's in here. The mirror placement. Like the placement of all this and the perfect like picking of wallpapers and stuff. I could not have done anything like this. So I mean, let's everybody give a big hand to Raven for her awesome work in decorating this house. So, and then finally we have the bathroom over here. So yeah, and that's pretty much going to be everything on this house. So let me know what you guys think for my first official Sims 4 creation video here on the channel. We're going to be doing lots more of these. I'm also going to maybe try to start a rags to riches kind of playthrough and see if we can, well, go from having nothing to aspiring to our goals and seeing where that takes us. I'm probably going to do like more of an extreme version of that. But yeah, let's put it all the way back up there. And there you have it, guys. This is Mystery Manor. My first actual house creation that I'm proud of in Sims 4. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'm going to go ahead and head out of here for the evening. Go ahead and subscribe for more videos like this here on the channel if you haven't already. And you guys have a great rest of the day. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Thanks for watching.